Hello friends, welcome back to the session 4 of Railway Engineering. It's Atif Sheikh here and today I'm going to discuss about the railway track. So at the end of this lesson you will be able to explain what is mean by railway track, what are the requirements of good railway track, what are the different components of railway track as well as the function of each component. Railway track, also known as a permanent way, is simply a railroad on which train runs. The typical cross section of the railway track is as shown in the figure. As you can observe, there are different important components of the railway track like formation, ballast, sleepers and railway. Each component is having a specific function to perform. Rail track mainly consists of two parallel rails, which are fixed at a specified distance, also known as a gauge, on a sleepers. The function of the rail is to provide smooth surface for the movement of the train, as well as to transfer the load safely to the sleepers. The rails are joined together in series with the help of fishplate and bolts. And these rails are fastened to the sleepers with the help of various fittings like pantol clips. We will discuss more details about the rail later on. Another important component of railway track is sleeper. Sleepers are the transverse ties that are laid to support the rails. These sleepers are spaced at a specified distance and are held in position by the ballast. The main function of the sleeper is to support the rail and to transfer the load coming from a rail to the ballast. There are variety of sleepers available in the market and are of different materials like wood, steel and concrete. Nowadays, pre-stressed sleepers are quite famous in the industry. Another most important component of railway track is the ballast. Ballast is the layer of granular material like broken stone or gravel or mud. This layer is generally compacted and placed below as well as around the sleepers in order to provide the stability and to transfer the load from the rail to the formation. It also acts as a drainage layer to drain the rainwater out of the track and to save the formation layer from the damage. Another important and the bottommost component of the railway track is the formation. The naturally available ground level, generally known as the subgrade. When we prepare this subgrade to receive the ballast along with the sleepers and rail, then it called as a formation layer. This formation layer supports the entire track structure. We are going to discuss each of these components in detail later on. There are certain requirements of the good track, like the gauge of the track should be correct and uniform. The rails of the track should have a perfect cross levels. Especially at the curves, the super elevation should be designed correctly in order to avoid derailing or accidents. The alignment of the track should be straight as far as possible in order to avoid the curves and other expenditure. The gradient of the track, it should be uniform and as gentle as possible. The track should also have a good drainage characteristics. It should also provide good lateral stability. And there are many more requirements of the good track. So I hope through this video I have clearly explained what is meant by railway track, what are the requirements of the good track, what are its components and what are the functions of each component. Thanks for watching.